if you are facing the end of a year that is not finishing as strong as you wanted it to be, or stay with me, if it's the beginning of the new year and you're just not sure how to kick it off, this is your episode. This is exactly how to finish strong with a few ideas that you can implement almost immediately. Let's go. Whether you want to finish this year strong or start or get a mid-year kick in revenue, I've got 5 last-minute revenue streams for health coaches, for fitness trainers that won't take long to put together or to deliver. Bonus. Are you a health coach looking for a quick, effective revenue stream to boost your year-end earnings or kick off a strong start to a new year? This episode is here to help. We're diving into 5 profitable revenue streams for health coaches that can be launched quickly, even during the busiest seasons. From digital projects to virtual workshops, discover your ways to leverage your expertise and make the most of your time with solutions that not only benefit your clients, but also maximize your bottom line. In this solo episode, I'm sharing practical, last-minute ways for health coaches to create meaningful income streams without extensive planning or resources. Perfect for when time is tight. These strategies can be implemented any time of year. So whether it's December or it's March, these methods will bring you results. But before we dive into all of that, I'm Deborah Atkinson. You're listening to She Means Fitness Business. It's a division of my business's Voice for Fitness. And everybody behind the scenes knows that you deserve to get up in the morning to live a life you love, not just to look at how do I earn money, how do I pay the bills, but how do you actually have a lifestyle you love, earn the money, but have the time freedom in order to use it the way that you want to. Isn't that what we all want? And look, I know totally what you mean, because even though I was a mid-6-figure earner in the middle of the Midwest with zero debt, I gutted my life, my personal life, my business life, all of it at 49, and I started over. I'd been teaching marketing and sales for 30 years, but I had to put it to the test. So I wasn't just able to stand up and work for somebody else and promote them. I now suddenly was standing up and having to promote myself. And I know what that means. I know how easy it is to say, here's my trainers, you should work with them. Here's the business, here's what we stand for. And then all of a sudden, all of that is stripped away and you literally feel naked when it's just you. You're saying, come work with me. Here's why. And that takes a certain something. And by the way, I think you've got it. So stick with me. I'm going to help you right here in this podcast. But if you want a little bit more help, there's 2 things you could do. Number 1, go to Fitness Marketing Academy and download /scorecard. It's the business assessment you can do yourself in about 2 minutes and find out where are the weak links, the holes in what it is you're doing. Or go to fitnessmarketingacademy.com at the homepage, scroll down to a quiz to find out exactly what it is that you need. And I will literally coach you through a very short masterclass, giving you some tips, whether it's that you need to start, you're starving, you need clients right now, don't know where to begin to get them. You have clients, you have midlife clients, and you're not getting your midlife menopausal clients the results consistently, effectively, so that you know you've got a predictable outcome. Or you, friend, I see you there, who's painted yourself into a corner. You're very successful, but you're working early to late. We call that coast to coast where I live. Either way, I've got solutions. Let's dive into this episode before we go any further. So I want to give you these. Year-end urgency can be really good motivation, first of all. So don't think of it as pressure. What if you flip it? And listen, this just happened to me literally in real time. In fact, I have my phone here. My realtor may be texting. I have the sign in my yard. It's for sale, but someone just made an offer and their plan is to close on December 30th, which makes me sweat a little bit. It's November 21st, But um, their plan is to be in and celebrating here for the new year. And it's like, okay, she's like, does that work for you? And I was like, I can make it work. I mean, if it's a live one and they are making an offer that is reasonable, yes, I can make it work. And all of a sudden I'm thinking, what? Where am I going? But pressure is good, right? I will figure it out because I need to. And so if you're trying to hit a goal, whether it's at the end of the month or it's at the end of the year, if you've ever worked for somebody else and you have to make a quota, you have to make a quota, right? So that's an important distinction for you to make. And this is really, really important, right? So what I want you to know is it's a good opportunity that you have right now. It's not negative. It's not bad. Attractive offers with low investment of time is what we're going to be talking about here. But it's also, how do you have your ideal customer say yes? And last but not least, how not to regret what it is that you offer. Because there's lots of things that I've sold before. And hindsight is so very valuable. But so many times I've sold things and then it's like, pardon my French, damn, I have to deliver that, right? And I didn't really want to. I wanted the surge of revenue. So it's important that you really think about this. And I'm going to help you come up with an idea that is not taxing. It's not overexertion of your time and your energy in the delivery process. And I'm going to encourage you to know you so that you know you will enjoy doing this as much as you enjoy the revenue bump from this. So number one, we're going to go through these 5 last minute revenue streams for health coaches that you can do right now. Digital product offers. Create quick digital products like ebooks, guides, resources, and let's be honest, these are all PDFs, people, okay? Tailored to specific client needs. I don't know about you. Maybe it's the year I was born, but the mere fact that we can charge money for a PDF floors me still today. It's pretty amazing, don't you think? But even bigger than that, what I want you to grasp is you can promise something and sell it before you spend the time to make it. So you can have the money come in and say delivery will occur on December 15th, January 1. You can decide. They can purchase it now. They can get it. They can pre-order it. It's like a book, any book. A publisher's going to make a book. You can pre-order the book. You get some bonuses because you get it now. And then you actually get the book delivered when the book is published. You can do the same thing. There is no reason why you couldn't do this. So realize, here's some examples. But if you want to do it right now in real time, you could also do healthy holiday eating guide or a winter self-care checklist. Marketing tip for you. Promote these things on social media and consider a limited time discount to drive the urgency even further. But here's the inside scoop on this. I would not stop there. Get specific with your title and your subtitle so that your exact ideal client know it's for them. What do I mean by that? So I gave you the ideas, a healthy holiday guide, but is that for 10-year-old soccer players? Is it 22-year-old college co-eds? Who's it for? So your title should reflect exactly that. Menopause Holiday Healthy Eating Guide so that you can enjoy, indulge, and not regret it. How sweet is that? Her after 40 sleep tips for deeper, longer, more restful sleep in 3 days or less. So right? So right away, it's for females, deeper, longer sleep. So if I'm not sleeping well, yeah, but also how soon do I get results? 3 days or less. The ultimate interval training guide for women 40 and over, pre, peri, or post-menopause. So gotta tell you, this is a title I'm using. You're telling who it's for, what problem it solves, and why it's a problem for them, or how soon they're going to get it, why it's gold. You may already have one, and you could repackage this thing that you already have easily for the holidays. If you already have a recipe book, go look through it. Can you take the raw materials that you sent off and created the PDF book and made it all pretty with, and go recover it, graphic inside of it that includes candy canes and stockings. So it's holiday-ish, right? So you can always repackage potentially something. And I don't mean in a negative way. Say you've got a program you've offered for 25-year-olds or men and women forever, and now you're going to call it a menopause boot camp. No, friends, that's not going to work, especially if you're here and you're a menopause fitness specialist. That's what we don't want to see. The number two. So we've covered number one, digital products. Boom, easy and very low investment. Maybe a little more time, but certainly not money. Quick start coaching packages. Even less investment, right? You're going to have to create some graphics, but that's it. You offer a fast track or a mini coaching package, like 2 times a week or a 1-month package that gives your clients a taste of your services. Make it an entry level package. Now, don't give your time away. So if you normally do say a 12-week package. So I will often do 90-day minimum. You're coaching with me. We're going to meet at the minimum once a week for a 50-minute session. If that's what I'm doing with somebody normally, and I'm going to give them a taste of it in a 2-week period, I might during that 2 weeks meet with them, twice for 30 minutes, or maybe I'm going to meet with them 2 times a week for 30 minutes for both of those weeks. So a total of 2 full hours, but 4 different times. That's a bigger time investment. But if you really want to give them a sample of what it's like to work with you, that might be it. Here's the marketing tip for you. Position this as a resolution rescue package for the new year, or a health boost for clients feeling drained during or after the holiday season. Do this as a Black Friday offer, a December gift giving option, or as the New Year's kickstart. For warm audiences, like people on your email list, they already like you and follow you, go directly to the thing with a limited time offer for a specified price with bonuses. For cold audiences, that is, you're talking to people on social media who don't know you, take them first to a PDF or a masterclass, a free PDF, by the way, a masterclass or a live with a nurture sequence. So you're offering something for free before you ever ask for a sale. So you've got to make that connection. You have to invest in them before they're going to be willing to reciprocate and come back to you. So why is this quick start package gold? Number one, you don't really have anything except for the marketing image or the one sheet or the images and the logo that you're putting out there. So it's quick to offer. You've got to think through your offer and stay consistent with it, but that's about it. Number three, specialized virtual workshops or webinars. Host a one-time workshop on topics like managing holiday stress, detoxing after the festivities. Do a virtual yoga retreat for 2.5, 3 hours. End with a smoothie recipe. Make it all together with them. Talk about how they could spend the rest of the day in an Epsom salt bath and putting a mask on their face and da 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 da. You could potentially partner with someone else. So companies that I promote for, I love Anne Marie Skincare. So I might partner with Anne Marie Skincare and say, hey, I'm going to do a virtual retreat. What I would love to do is send everybody one of your small, tiny masks, like a trial size mask. So what would it take for you to send that to them, or send a couple different masks? They've got several to choose from. They get to sample your things. And I'm going to tell them after we do the yoga session for, 2.5, 3 hours, and we do the smoothie, I'm going to say, I want you to take an Epsom salt bath. I want you to, use your dry scrub and I want you to put this on your face and soak for 30 minutes. So, you could work with somebody to make it even more special if you wanted to, whether this is detoxing, de-stressing during the holiday season, or it's to kick off their new year. And maybe you offer a series of them. Maybe you decide in 2025, I'm going to do, a half day virtual retreat once a month. I'm going to let somebody buy the package, and they can either attend live or they can watch it. Most people are only going to want to attend live because watching a virtual retreat, not the same vibe, right? However, you could say to them, okay, you can buy this. And just because you can't be there, I'm not going to give you anything, but you could allow somebody else to watch instead of you. So you can figure that out. So virtual half-day retreat, you don't even have to deliver until January or a later date, and you could provide some sort of videos to get them through the holidays, things that'll drip out so they get a little something, a bonus that happens between now and then. Or you could just wait till later. And for now, just gather information from them so that they feel like they've filled something out. You know them and they've had homework. So they have no buyer's remorse. It is important you give people who've purchased something, but they won't get to use it for a few months, you give them something. So when we host retreats, for instance, those retreats will occur, maybe 6 months down the road, but somebody has to get an initial email. Here's what to expect. Book your kickoff call with me, and we have that right away. Your training program will start X, so they know when to put that on their calendar and expect that it's coming. Number 4, are you hanging in there? Affiliate programs with complementary brands. So I mentioned just a little bit ago, Anne-Marie Skincare is one of my affiliate partners. So partner with brands or products that you align your services with, things that you love and use and that matter to the audience you work with. Wellness supplements, fitness gear, books. Promote these through email and social media to generate passive income. Now realize you're not going to make much off of a book. If you're promoting fitness gear that is on Amazon, you make a teeny tiny little bit of each one of those purchases. So think about partnering in a different way. So if I partner with my Amazon store, it's there all the time. It's very, very passive. I'm not actively sending people to my Amazon store because of the teeny tiny little difference that it makes. However, what I do like to do is partner with people like PowerPlate. I use one. I have one in my kitchen. I use it every day. And I will use a bike trainer, in my living room in the winter time. And I use it frequently, and it makes life easy if I can't get to the gym. I purchase certain kinds of equipment, certain kinds of gear or clothing, sharing those that are bigger investments. I have a sauna right down here. It's heating up as we speak because when I'm done, it's my reward tonight. And those things will offer a bigger payout. Now, you're not going to sell them to a large percent of the people in your audience necessarily, but if you promote to your audience and sell one for a sauna, that might be $250 in your pocket. It might be that, like you or I, or like me, you promote to PowerPlate. I think the first time I promoted last year, we made 13,000. I think the time before that, we made 22,000 over Black Friday. So picking your partners really well. And the thing that's most important to me personally about that is that I am promoting only things that I use and believe in myself. I never just promote because somebody sent me something. If it hasn't worked for me, that personally doesn't work for me. Number 5 is have a flash sale on your existing programs or products. This is number 5 because I don't love having a discount. If you just discount, you offer a sales price, That's what people come to expect from you, and they won't buy at full price. They will wait until you're having a sale. So to get them in the door, if you can do something for a short amount of time, so that they will purchase again, or with a discounted product, you have an upsell right on that, so that you do end up more profitable than just having a sale. That is beneficial. Bundle popular items that you have, like you've got a strength training session, you've got yoga, and you've got intervals. We bundle those together, or sell one and upsell the other two, and that works really well. Use limited time offers, like this is only good now through, or add bonuses like a free initial consultation to increase the appeal. Now, remember, if you offer a consultation, you're giving away your time. And I want you all to be thinking, how much is your time worth? So think about the tasks you do, the business you do. If your time is worth $200, $300, $500 an hour, and you are giving away a free consultation, your thinking had better be you're planning to upsell them into coaching at your full price. So this is a pitch. This is not just a giveaway. So that's an important distinction. When you hear somebody's giving away a consultation, there's a purpose to that. They're planning. They know what to say. They have a script. They're good at converting, and they will get a sale more times than they won't when they do those consultations. So make sure that you realize that. And if you're not yet in that position, rethink giving away those consultations. This is the one I like the least for that reason. I don't want to discount you, right? But it's the one that's almost always taken first by newbies because it's easy to sell. People like a sale, they like to save. The risk here is that you condition that audience again, right? So my favorite is instead add bonuses. And then you can say, these are going away. This is the last day for the bonuses, but you don't have to mess with your price. So key takeaways to creating more revenue at the end of this year is revenue streams for health coaches can be created in ways that are both effective and efficient, allowing you to serve your clients while securing additional income. And with these 5 ideas, you'll be ready to finish the year strong or start the next one with a lot of momentum. And this is what I want you to keep in mind. You have this in your back pocket at any time. All we get stuck in is our head. And a lot of times we have to remember, it's just that I need to package it up. I need to put a bow on it, just like at Christmas time, because the customer can't see this would be a logical thing. You pull a package in, you create the bundle, you create the thing that solves a problem. If in everything you do and offer to a client, you solve a problem, you will be winning. There you have it. All right. Can't wait to hear what you're building